Dr. Stone.
So,
There it is.
this,
Thurman, we got a tank. We got a tank coming up.
yo, I'm really happy that oh man, it's always surprising to me how this man.
It's never predictable. It's never predictable.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
And you're for the first time ever, Red's theory is shut down. No more Senku 1. It's all about the Steam Gorilla. So.
Are you sure? It says Senku 2 on the thing. I don't know if you noticed.
No way.
It does. Did you not see it?
Where? Let me see.
Okay, I gotta get to the page. Page 5, manga stream, Senku 2.
Alright, page 5. Let's go.
Senku 2, right in the middle where it's bumpy.
No.
There it is.
No.
There it is.
No.
Senku 2. No.
No, it was replaced by Steam Gorilla, though.
Oh, yeah? Well, alright, let me see.
Yeah. See? Boom. Page 7.
Page 7? Alright, hold on.
Boom.
Page
See?
7. Damn it.
Oh! Speed wins again.
You don't think Senku's like slapped on the back there?
No,
you think that they made? See, you're telling me that they made a custom license plate somehow in this, and then they were like, nah, fuck it, throw it away.
You know, every car enthusiast always has to rev up.
Step it up. All right, so let's start with something I want to start with immediately. I do love that this this author really delves deeply into the whole like stereotype of men just love cars. It's in our blood.
Yo, it reminds me. There's so many references to other Jump manga in this. The first chapter, the first page was the Smash from like My Hero Academia, and then like this whole situation is from. It reminds me of the One Piece thing where like Chopper.
Yeah,
Sanji,
it's a beam.
All of them are like, it's a beam, and then Robin and Nami are like,
I don't get it.
One of my favorite parts is Frankie Zoro looks out front of Doc, and Robin's like, oh
yeah,
hell.
no, it's a disgrace to being alive. I'd literally rather die. And I just came from an arc where I fought. That was even funnier too because she literally was like, "I'd rather die than dock with you." Coming off of an arc where she was like, "I want to live." Unless I have to dock with you. But here's something. So I want to bring up. I really like the part where they're like, oh, we feel so bad for Chrome, and they're like, yeah, Chrome, he's in prison, and they're like, no, I feel bad for him because he can't see this fucking awesome car. And then it just flashes to him. He's like, I just feel really pissed off.
I don't know why.
You know what? That's a bro sense right there. That's bro senses. We all have them. It's real.
That is some gnarly shit right there.
No, like, do you remember when we were talking about me potentially losing my virginity a while back, and Chris was like, we're all gonna feel it. We're all gonna simultaneously come, and we're gonna be like, I'm proud of you, Red. We're bro linked. You see, Thurman, when you don't laugh at shit that I say, then it's just weird. You have failed me as a comedic partner.
No, I was distracted. My apologies. But yes, the old days when we were all together.
Oh, that's so sad.
We're all split.
Oh
It's
God.
Times have changed. I'm trying to think of a reference for that.
Anyway, focusing on Dr. Stone. Yeah, I do like that they kind of, because I remember one of your things a while back was like, oh, I'm really confused because I thought it was going to be like look more like a car, and then this chapter they kind of do make it look more like a car. It's actually got a body, it's got wheels, it's got a place to not sit necessarily, but it's got like a place to put shit. I like it. And there's this really sweet moment with all the old people, like, we know you made it for us, but fuck it. So they're kind of stand behind, and even if Tsukasa's army attacks, they'll basically just be like, we'll die. Like, it's like that meme, like, guess I'll die.
Huh. Guess I'll just die. Like the old dude.
Like, oh, you have some extra science equipment you want to put in there. Well, guess we'll die. We'll just die over here. It's fine.
Team Gorilla. Also, just adding on my salt-based flavor of pettiness. We look at the back of the Steam Gorilla and there's still no Senku license
God
plate.
damn it! How dare they get rid of the Senku license plate?
Page 11 for proof.
0 out of 10, literally unreadable.
Well, I guess Dr. Stone joined Netherlands now.
I'm kidding. No, that's cool though. Let's talk about some of the fucking beautiful landscape shots. I love the shots that he does for them traveling. It's just, it really shows the vastness of the land, and it really looks like a war convoy going out. Like, it looks like olden war movies you'd see where they're like, I don't know, it just reminds me of that. Like, what do you think?
Woo. I truly don't know.
Well, because I guess it's just, I think that they're doing war very well. Like, this looks like an ancient war to me. Like, you know what I mean? This looks like one of those things where it's like, march out, and it's portrayed very well, I think.
Yes, actually, it is. It's the way everything's being done. It's very strategic war. That I'm really happy about that too. Same. Because of it's like how we talk about our pacing discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Slower pace, so we essentially everything's coming together, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, because this feels very endgame shit. They're literally like, they're going out to it makes it sound like oh yeah, we're doing this, we're making our move now. It's like, well, not endgame in terms of like the manga's ending, but it feels like it's like, all right, here we go. It's like, oh shit. So let's see other things to talk about. So fucking Suka, goddamn balls of steel without being a boy. So I don't know what's the woman equivalent of balls of steel. Don't say it. Whatever you say, it's gonna be weird because she's like 3. So she's brave. She's a brave little girl.
Brave soul. Ooh.
Melon shell of steel.
I need to talk about this beautiful page 13. It's just like,
it's fucking phenomenal. Yeah, I love because it shows how far away their bases are. It kind of gives you a lay of the land. This is what I meant by the landscape shots. That's what I was talking about. The landscape shots are fucking great.
It was like this. It reminded me of like all the hard like I haven't felt this much like decent like hard work into like a fucking series than One Piece when we got this full spread shot of Wano.
Fuck yeah.
I'm like, damn, man. You could see they put a lot of fucking effort into this.
You could see this landscape being hung up in like a dentist's office.
Right, like this is something that.
I'm glad you like that metaphor.
It's something that I fucking buy in like a store.
And you hang it up, and it's like, little do they think I'm cultured, but really it's from Dr. Stone. So yeah, let's see other things to talk about. No, but like fucking Suka, just holy shit! Like the break, I can't believe that kind of threw me off. I was like, whoa, she's just going. And I love her like cartoon style, fuck physics. Like she can always just roll places. Like it's like a mechanic in a video game. It's like you ever play Majora's Mask, Thurman?
No, I have not.
Turn in your nerd card first of all, and second of all, it's like the Goron roll when you're a Goron in Majora's Mask. Like you just roll fucking everywhere. I love. She's just like boom, and I love how quick it is because like the landscape shot made it look like they were so far away, and boom, she's just there, and I'm like, damn. And I love what Chrome does here to like get her to see him. He does the whole I'm bored, like it's such a cool friendship that they have. Like and that stare of like fuck yeah. I don't know. Their friendship feels so believable and real to me. Like everyone's friendship, it's so good. Oh.
Yep, everything just feels natural and essentially well thought out and brought up, which is actually really really good.
Fuck yeah. And but at the same time, still being fast paced. Like other manga would have had like Suka rolling down there to see if Chrome was fine. That would have been like 3 chapters of like Promised Neverland.
Yes.
Thurman, whatever's distracting you, I'm going to need you to take your hand off your dick and, talk about Dr. Stone, please.
I am. I'm just distracted by Chrome's face right now.
Oh, you into it?
And no homo, but, drawn very well.
No homo. But Chrome is one attractive male, according to Thurman.
I mean...
Confirm?
It's not about the characters, how they're drawn.
I don't like you for your looks. I like you for how you're drawn. Beautiful. No, I know. I just love. I'm sorry. I will never let go when you were talking about how good Sanji's legs were. Like you were like, Sanji's legs are just so sexy, and I'm like, what?
I mean, come on. I'm not a leg man, but I'm just saying this man has some nice legs.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
True that. But no, Chrome is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters. He's so precious. Like I want to hug him. He's a huggable ass character.
Get your ass over here, my nigga.
Yeah, for real. That thing, the white version of that is what I would do to Chrome.
Your white version of that would be a handshake. How you doing today?
Yeah. I'd be like Ned Flanders. Well, how diddly do, neighbor? You want to come over here and do white people things, whatever that is?
Perfect.
Let's clap at the end of a movie. Have you ever seen that? It's like white people things. It's like clapping when a plane lands. It's so white.
Is that a video? I have to look it up.
Look up Jax. Do you know Jax Films, the YouTuber?
Jax Films? No, I don't.
Okay, look up Jax Films white people, and then I'm pretty sure you'll find like what's like. I think it's like a video like what's the whitest thing, and then he just goes through a bunch of like white. It's really funny.
Oh, I have to.
But yeah, so let's see here. Anything else? What about the end of the chapter? What do you think? Tank.
They want to build a tank. Oh man, I can't wait.
What will that imply? What can they use for armor and shit? Like more bamboo or?
I don't know. That's what's so funny about it. I'm like,
and are they gonna have like a thing to shoot shit? Like what's gonna be shooting the shit out of the tank, or is it just the defensive aspect of a tank?
Right? Like if Senku says he's gonna build a tank, then
that man will build a goddamn tank.
This man will build a goddamn tank.
Can we just Senku for president? Like if someone hasn't made a fat Photoshop of Senku for president, please do it, and I'm gonna make it my fucking cover photo.
This little shot of him the evil smile.
I love him.
Is a perfect shot.
Can you imagine if Senku was our president? We would advance fucking hundreds of years in scientific technology in like 5 years.
Yeah.
It'd be it'd be Futurama up in this shit within 5 years.
Oh my god, yes.
We'd have suicide booths on every corner.
Minus the
fucked up suicide booths.
Minus the Philip J. Fry company.
I've only seen 3 episodes of Futurama. One of them is the first one with the suicide booth. One of them is the one where they're in like a time loop and they can only go forward, so he has to keep leaning out to shoot Hitler. He's like, hold on while I execute Hitler again. That's a show that I gotta fucking watch. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Futurama's great.
But yeah, I love the off-topicness of this video. Because it's mostly straightforward. You got, they're going, saving Chrome. We did have there's a couple things to mention. Like we had like a Team Rocket moment with Magma where he got ran over by the steam engine. We had them we had them go over the specifics of the engine and how it doesn't really work going uphill because it needs constant momentum to work. And like all the details that I always love that they go into. But the main thing is
motherfucking tank.
Yeah, they're building a fucking tank, and I'm really excited to see Tsukasa's men's reaction to that. Like, depending on how good this tank is, like, I just want someone to be like, "That's a fucking tank."
Oh my god!
Like Tsukasa's just like I want someone to be like to look at the tank and then back to Tsukasa and then back to the tank and be like, "Why are we on his side again?"
There'll probably be some others like Magma who are just like,
I'm gonna punch the fuck out of that tank.
I'm gonna fucking spear the fucking
I'm gonna fucking Edge from WWE spear that shit. Honest Dave, I see clearly. RKO out of nowhere, motherfucker.
Hashtag start this up. You heard it here first. Senku is building a motherfucking tank.
Yeah.
So instead of 10 billion %, you will say Senku is building motherfucker blank.
That was a stretch. But
Senku is blank motherfucker blank. So Senku motherfucker goes with everything.
It does seem to be like that. Does seem to be kind of the pattern of the series, where it's like every chapter, it's like, now we're building this crazy shit, and it's like, yeah, like how many chapters until it's like, all right, guys, we're about to build a skyscraper.
So now, after every discussion video of Dr. Stone,
holy shit, what's that?
I have no idea what that is. What is that?
I just hear things. I don't know, but keep going.
So,
after every Dr. Stone video,
the video will end with Senku is blank.
What is Senku building today? Spin the wheel, everybody.
So it's blank, Senku blank, motherfucking blank.
No, it's over. No, you're overkill. You're trying too hard.
Nah, it'll all flow together eventually.
Well, but yeah, no, it is funny that you mentioned that though, because that is something that I'm excited about. Like, I'm excited. How much of the society rebuilding are we going to see in this series? That's what I'm curious about. Like, how long until we're at the point where it's like, all right, today we're going to build the very first skyscraper. Today we're going to. How long until they build a computer? How long until they make the internet a thing?
120 chapters, calling it now.
They gotta rebuild. Like, I want to see shit. I'm trying to think of other shit they could do. Like roads, they pave roads. Because like, how much of this like rebuilding of the society process are we gonna see? That's what fascinates me, right? So it's like, I'm assuming he's gonna try to get from here back to where they were. But part of me is interested in Tsukasa. Like, I always thought that Tsukasa could have been like, I don't know, like part of his motive. Like, I always thought that he could have at least looked at it like, well, we can rebuild society together, but we can make sure that we fix the mistakes of our past man. You know what I mean? So like, one of the things that I hope Senku does is, because you kind of have to start with fossil fuel stuff. You have to start with coal. You have to start with, electricity, shit that uses like fossil fuel and pollutes the environment and stuff, right? But I hope that once he has the ability to, I hope he starts switching that shit over to like solar. You know what I mean? Like I want him to like fix the mistakes that a lot of humans in the past weren't able. Like, it'd be cool if he kind of like, when he builds the society, I kind of want to see him try to skew it in a better direction, because he has a chance. And this is how Tsukasa looks at it. Tsukasa looks at it like, I can change society. I have a chance to change society for the better. But Tsukasa is on one end of the extreme that's just ridiculous. But I feel like you could make minor tweaks here and there if you're in Senku's position to like make it a little bit better,
Yeah. I agree.
But yeah, good shit. Predictions?
Not at all.
You always say no now, Thurman. It's like you've given up. You used to give predictions. What happened?
I don't give up. I've never given predictions for Dr. Stone.
You never give predictions for any of our... Go back to all of our discussions today. You never give predictions anymore. You're boring.
Because I don't know. Everything's just so...
You don't have to be right to give predictions, man.
Unpredictable.
Yeah, unpredictable.
That's like trying to predict what Basil Hawkins is gonna do, fam. You can't ask the impossible.
All right, well, I'm gonna predict. All right, so we're gonna get like a fucking rescue mission for Chrome. I'm excited to see how that goes. I wonder, like, how much of a confrontation are we gonna have between, like, are we gonna have another confrontation between Senku and Tsukasa here? Are we gonna have like a moment where they kind of stare off? I don't think the final fight's gonna happen now, obviously, but it might be one of those things. You know how, like, in every anime, like, there's a point before the final fight where the protagonist, like, encounters the main villain and they have a stare off and, like, an exchange of words, and then they fight later. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, unless it's Hunter x Hunter, then. Yeah.
Well, yeah, unless it's. But like, I feel like there might be a moment like that where Senku has like a moment with Tsukasa where it's like they're giving each other the stare down, and it's like science words, and he's like caveman words, and they're like brr. However that would go.
That sounds like a plan. That sounds like something that could possibly happen.
Yeah. Now, finally, this last part of the video is for our friends at the Dr. Stone Amino. And we did say this in the One Piece video, but just in case you only watched the Dr. Stone one of them was real curious about the status of if you got laid or not, Thurman. Care to inform them?
So, no, sadly, I did not get laid. However,
but
I did owe a naked woman on the strip $5 on the cheek.
Yeah. He got a kiss on the cheek from a stripper. For $5. And what was the wholesome part of the story?
Well, because couldn't give me a kiss on the lips because she's engaged, and I couldn't do that. That is morally unacceptable.
Wait, so you gave her a kiss on the cheek, or she gave you a kiss on the cheek?
I gave her a kiss on the cheek.
Wow. I don't know how to feel about this. Should I be proud? Should I just be like, okay?
You sound like a dad.
Congrats. Well, son, you're a disappointment in every way. You keep doing you. $5 though. You know, good price, I guess. Could have gotten like a couple packs of gum for that.
Could have, betted that and made some more money. But,
Yeah, you could have invested that in the stock market, but instead you paid it to kiss an engaged chick. Congratulations. What a man you are.
What a man I have become, and what I will be.
Beautiful. That was for you, Dr. Stone Amino. We love you. Peace.
Peace.